Hello, and welcome to the 106th edition of Beer Issues. My name is Matt Bruckert, and I'm coming to you live from quarantine here at Casa de Bruckert, where today we're going to be sampling a great beer from Athens, Georgia, the Terrapin Brewing Company, the Luau, or I've heard also the Luau Crunkles, okay? So this is a really cool design on the can. I don't know if you can see that and tell. A really cool design. Now, what is Luau? It's an American IPA that's with passion fruit and orange and guava. So this is going to be probably a really good flavored IPA. And I say it's probably going to be a good flavored IPA, but this isn't my first time having it or my second time having it. I've had many of these before. But it's always a nice, refreshing summertime style IPA. So I'm going to go ahead and pour it into this beautiful Beer Issues glass here. Look at that perfect frothy head we get on there. Nice white frothy head with the golden color. Now this beer clocks in at 6.5% alcohol by volume. It's rated 88 out of 100, which makes it a very good beer. And the reason that I thought about Luau, besides it being buy one, get one free at Publix, so they did have a buy a six-pack, get a six-pack free, but also over the weekend I cooked some pork out there, kind of like how Luau, I guess you might say. I slow cooked some pork for 17 hours and had some really, really delicious pork that we're going to be eating for a while. I think I cooked like 21 pounds of it, so it was great. But anyway, let's talk more about beer. Because that's why we're here, right? So they use a variety of different hops in this beer, which is kind of exciting. Besides the passion fruit, the orange, and the guava, they use a lot of really good hops that bring out a lot of really good flavors. There's the Columbus hops, the Cascade hops, the Centennial hops, the Simcoe hops, the Citra, Galaxy, and the Amarillo hops. So, I mean, when you talk about award-winning hops, I mean, those are a good group of hops to use in one beer. And I think that's why they get such a great flavor in this beer. Now, you might think with all those hops that this is going to be a super hoppy beer. And I think it's anything but. I mean, I think it has a good amount of hops, but I think it levels out with the sweetness from the passion fruit, the orange, and the guava. So when you smell this beer, the first thing I smell right off the bat is I smell some hops, but I smell the guava. It stands out on that, or it could be the passion fruit. For me, passion fruit, guava, maybe it would be a combination of them. I smell it. I do also smell the orange. The hops do not come across in the smell as a strong smell, but the passion fruit, guava, orange, whatever it is, the combination of the three really comes through right off the nose. So, oh, that smells so good. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and taste it. Like I said, this isn't my first time having this beer, but I'm going to give you my opinion once again, like I do every time I have a beer. I give my opinion. Now, I like that. Now, the great thing about a beer like this is in the summertime, you can drink these. They're a little bit, fruitier type of IPAs, not your like really super strong ones. So you can sit around drinking a 6.5% beer by the poolside or whatever. And this would be really tasty because it's got the fruit flavor, but you still get the hops. So for all you hop fans, you're still getting a lot of really good hops in there. But like I said, it's very balanced with the fruit, the guava, the passion fruit, and the orange. So I really am a fan of this beer, and I'm a fan of the brewery. They make some really good beers. I just haven't done any reviews on any of their beers lately. I think I might find a couple of other ones that I really do like of theirs and do some reviews on them, because I do think that there's not just this beer, but a lot of other good beers. And I really hadn't thought about this beer for a while until I saw that it was buy one, get one free at Publix. I said, well, how can you go wrong if you get buy a six-pack, get a six-pack free? So I'm going to be enjoying many of these. So needless to say, I'm very happy about it. And make sure if you've learned anything about this beer and you've enjoyed learning about this beer, make sure you tell your friends about beer issues and make sure they tell their friends about beer issues. Because I want everybody to know about how much fun we're having sitting here drinking beer and talking about beer like we do. And if you want any cool merchandise, like let's say this cool hat, Beer Issues hat, you can go to shop.beerissues.com and you can order you one on there. Or if you're local, you can actually contact me. I might have a hat or two sitting around that I could work and get for you. And as my wife likes to say, I have beer issues.